Good day, Canada, and welcome to Corner Brook, a beautiful place with wonderful people ready to play host to the '99 Canada Winter Games. There is tremendous excitement here today, and here's why. This is the Canada Games Center. We're just moments away from the opening ceremony for the first Canada Winter Games ever held in Newfoundland, and a chance for all of Canada to see the majestic beauty of this part of the province. The folks here in Western Newfoundland are set to put on a tremendous show, complete with the warmest hospitality you'll find anywhere in Canada. For most of the athletes, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be part of an event of this magnitude and significance. Hi, everyone. I'm John Wells, and welcome to the Canada Games Center. We're happy to be here with TSN to cover the games for the next 2 weeks. This is a wonderful region, as mentioned, and we have a terrific backdrop for our broadcast control center. It's out at Marble Mountain. It's a beautiful place, and here is Paul Romanek.
Oh, man, am I looking forward to being where you are, John. That's where all the hockey is going to take place. I'm where John is going to be, if you can piece all that together. This is our host broadcast position at the foot of Marble Mountain, and take a look up there. The vistas, absolutely fantastic. We got a great spot to sit right here at the base of a mountain that my friends tell me, my skiing buddies, is some of the finest skiing in the world here at Marble Mountain. Also, right here in the midst of the lodge, we're going to have all kinds of people sitting out here at après skiing, having a good time. Come on across the floor and watch the pole. We're going to have a band playing over there, local music. And this, one of my favorite areas, this will be our fireside chat area. A fire, 2 chairs, and we'll have a chat. We'll have all kinds of fascinating personalities from these Canada Winter Games dropping by, including, I am told, perhaps the premier of this fine province. It is going to be a lot of fun. This is where a lot of the action is going to be taking place. But right now, I'll send you back to John. And because John will be here, I'll do it with my best John Wells. I've been working on this. All right, John, back to you.
We'll work on that over the next couple of weeks. Thank you, Romy. It is a wonderful place there, and terrific to be here inside the Canada Games Center. Jim Van Horn and Charmaine Crooks will join me for the opening ceremony here today, and you also get to do a little skiing this week.
Oh, indeed. I mean, I've been working hard memorizing the hill. John, I'm telling you, I've never seen a community as excited about the Winter Games as Corner Brook. They're going to put on a great job over the next 2 weeks, and it's great for me because, as you mentioned, I get to cover alpine skiing and freestyle. Marble Mountain is ready to rock and roll. It is in great shape. The snow is outstanding. We're going to have some great competition in every venue around here for the next 2 weeks. Charmaine, what a great opportunity it is for these young athletes to compete.
That's right, Jim. It really is. You know, the motto for these games is the dream is real. And I think that speaks to the dedication, the hard work, and all the commitment that all these athletes had to put in just to get here. But it also speaks to the fun, enthusiasm, and excitement that surrounds the opening ceremonies coming up and the week ahead for these athletes.
And a nervous time for several athletes in particular, those who will get to carry their provincial flags into this arena a few moments from now. You didn't have a chance to compete in the Canada Games, but you did carry a flag at a very important memory for all Canadians, Atlanta 1996.
That was probably one of the highlights of my career. Being able to carry that and the pride that I really felt really was for the other athletes as well. We all had a chance to share in that very powerful moment. I think for all the athletes coming in here today, they may be a little nervous, but there's a real sense of pride that goes with that.
We're going to see a wide range of emotions here today in Corner Brook as we officially open the 1999 Canada Winter Games. The Prime Minister is here, and he received a rather warm welcome from some of the athletes here a few moments ago. We'll hear from him when we return.
The 1999 Canada Winter Games are brought to you by Canon Canada, leaders in imaging technology. By Chrysler Canada. At Chrysler, we're not just building cars, we're building Canada. And by the Government of Canada. When young people shine, Canada cheers.
There's a team that's putting its support behind the Canada Winter Games. With time, with knowledge, with expertise, in telecommunications and information technology. And while they won't receive any medals, they are rewarded by helping the games happen. They are part of our commitment to the province. They are part of our team. Newtel, the home team, proud sponsor of the Canada Winter Games.
In the true spirit of building dreams, TimberMart's support of the Canada Games shows our commitment to our communities and our youth. The TimberMart symbol represents Canada's largest building supplies buying group, with over 600 family-owned stores coast to coast. That means expert advice, quality building supplies, and great prices.
TimberMart, helping you to live better, one project at a time.
With my new Canon color bubble jet printer, it's impossible to tell the difference between me and the printed me.
Canon's exclusive photorealism system combined with drop modulation technology makes prints like originals, and it outputs faster than ever.
My Canon prints are as original as it gets.
See Canon's new color bubble jet printers and see what we mean.
When young people shine, everything is possible. When young people shine, dreams come true. When young people shine, Canada cheers. The Corner Brook Canada Games. Watch Canada shine.
The 1999 Canada Winter Games are brought to you by Tourism Newfoundland and Labrador, proud sponsors of the Canada Winter Games. And by TimberMart, helping you live better one project at a time.
We are moments away from the opening ceremony here at the Canada Games Centre in Corner Brook. It should prove to be an emotional afternoon. This is a terrific time for all Canadians, the athletes who are here, the citizens of Newfoundland who are welcoming them, and, of course, politicians drop by to these things occasionally. The Prime Minister is here, and we had a chance for a few words with Prime Minister Jean Chretien.
And the athletes.
Oh, I think that it's a great location to have this Winter Games. It's very rare that you can ski and see the ocean at the same time, and I've been in Corner Brook many times, and it's a great city, and the people will have a good time here. And it's good for, I was at the reception last night given by the federal government, and we could see people coming from all over Canada and having, sharing a good time, a good moment. So I'm happy to be here for the opening.
Newfoundland and Labrador will be outstanding hosts for these 1999 Canada Winter Games in Corner Brook. You know, the building we're in right now was the dream of two of Corner Brook's most famous citizens. At least they are now. Two gentlemen had the dream of building a new arena. It came quite a few years ago, but today it is reality, and the games are here.
It all started actually out on the patio of this cabin. And it wasn't one night, I guess it was a series of nights, because our Corner Brook Royals were quite a good hockey team, I guess, back in the 80s, and in fact they eventually won the Allen Cup, which is emblematic of senior hockey supremacy in Canada. But the fact that we sat on hard benches, you could very easily get a splinter in your backside from the benches. People walked on your coats. It was cold, there was no heating there. It was small, it was cramped. Now, by the same token, that gave it a certain atmosphere as well. But still, we felt it was time to replace this aging facility.
Yeah, we didn't know that 14, 15 years ago that documenting things that would turn out the way it is right now. But back 14 and a half years ago, I just had a little comment that we wrote down here that Wayne dropped down. We talked about the Allen Cup and the need for a new stadium at the time. And then, of course, just said that Wayne would call the mayor at the time, George Hutchings, to express his opinions and that sort of thing. So that was back documented June of 1983. And within days, actually, the Civic Center Association was formed.
We were looking at about 14 or 15 million bucks. Pretty significant amount of change for a community of 23,000 people. But we couldn't have done it without John Chretien, because if he didn't come up with this marvelous infrastructure Canada Works program, whereby the federal government contributed a third and the provincial government contributes a third and the city then contributes a third, we would never have gotten our $21 million civic center.
I don't know, it may be the rest of my life that when I go to the doors, whether it's a hockey game or just an empty building, I'll always get that just weird, funny feeling that'll never leave me. That's the excitement that is there, and can't believe it's here. And 14, 15 years went by so quick. So I don't think the excitement will ever leave. That I just love to go into the building, even if it's empty or full. It doesn't matter, especially when it's full.
And it is full now. Wayne, tell me, your buttons must just be bursting with pride at this moment.
It's an awesome moment. It's an absolutely incredible time. It's perhaps feelings that you can't express. What a day. What an exciting time.
John, looking out at all these people and knowing the time and energy you put into building this dream, what does it feel like now that it's a reality?
You just can't describe it. I mean, I knew it was going to be exciting, but I mean, I never had thought that it was going to be this exciting. It's beyond my wildest dreams.
That's perfect. Thank you, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks to Wayne and John and their legion of supporters. We're moments away from the opening ceremony. The Prime Minister is in attendance, and we are almost ready to begin the 1999 Canada Winter Games of Corner Brook.
Icebergs drift south. Humpbacks migrate to the north. This is the place where their paths cross. They say you can't see the icebergs for whales. Imagine that.
We're celebrating the 50th anniversary of Newfoundland and Labrador joining Canada. So we'd like to show off one of our biggest cultural contributions, our ability to throw a great party. Join us for Soiree 99.
There's nothing to do. I know.
Hey kids, it's
Wow!
Sports Desk, the home version.
Yeah!
Check out the sports stories from coast to coast with your favorite Sports Desk personalities. Jim Van Horn, Darren DeTitian, and Rod Smith. Roll a dice if you can. Roll it twice. You demand.
1, 2, 3. Yeah!
Deliver the highlights, the features, the best
Whoa!
plays, and you've got Canada's #1 source for sports.
We've had 2 spaces.
Sports
Yeah!
Desk, what are you ready for? Get yours today. Available on TSN. Not a real game.
Mike Judge.
Yeah.
The creator of Beavis and Butthead invites you to stop whatever you're doing.
I might be showing her my O face. Oh.
Get into your car. Get out of your office.
Peter, listen, I don't think I'm gonna go anymore.
Nice.
And see the movie that proves once and for all.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Work sucks.
Damn straight.
Office Space, now playing only in theaters.
Hey everybody, James Duthie back in the TSN newsroom. Well, Roger Clemens joins his new Yankee teammates today, and the Rocket addressed the media for the very first time.
I have no regrets, and I leave on different terms with the Blue Jays, but that was something that was worked out. Again, we talked about with Mr. Beeston and everything, and since he's gone to New York, so since I'm in New York too, so here we are. Had a chance 2 years ago, not that I made a wrong choice by any means, but I make mistakes once, but hopefully not twice.
Other baseball news for you. The Cleveland Indians have signed pitcher Oral Hershiser, who had been with the Giants, to a minor league contract. He also gets an invitation to spring training. The Toronto Maple Leafs open the Air Canada Centre tonight against the Montreal Canadiens. TV coverage of that game still up in the air because of a CBC technician strike. NHL game this afternoon. Carolina visiting Tampa Bay. 7 more tonight, including Philly at Ottawa, LA at Calgary, and Anaheim at Vancouver. All the updates on Sports Desk at 6:30 Eastern. Now back to the opening ceremonies.
If we promised you that we could change the face of luxury, create a world revolution in family travel, promised we could unlock the human spirit and marry a passion for design with a passion for driving, you would say, in your dreams. And we would say, yes, in our dreams.
I don't want to be thinking to myself, oh, I'm stuck in my job. I want to be saying to myself, oh, okay, this is what I do for a living and I love it. I didn't want to force myself into just picking something. If it's not a challenge, then it's boring.
There are many career opportunities for women in today's Canadian Army. Have we got a job for you?
It helps to know that you've got all the service and advice under one umbrella.
And there will probably be other individuals involved doing other functions, meeting other needs.
So we'll refer them to either to Action Direct or Royal Bank Personal Financial Services or Royal Trust. That's helpful to have it sort of all in the family.
And that's good. That's a team effort.
The color of trust. One of the colors between the colors, created by Canon. Canon Laser Color. Its only competition is reality.
Sometimes it's hard to be a woman. Giving all your love to just one man. Stand by your man.
New Clorets Arctic Mint. Got yours?
And show the world you love him.
Catch the stone, come over there. The 1999 Scott is ready to rock Charlottetown on TSN. 1998 winner Kathy Forrest headlines a sharpshooting field that includes 3 former world champions. Canada's best curling coverage features 3 draws daily from Sunday through Thursday. The 1999 Scott Tournament of Hearts. See it, live it, TSN.
The 1999 Canada Winter Games opening ceremony is brought to you by X-Wave Solutions, using information technology to bring the games to Canadians. And by TimberMart, the official supplier of building materials to the Canada Winter Games.
Welcome back to Corner Brook and our continuing live coverage of the opening ceremony at the 99 Canada Winter Games. Nearly 700 involved in this opening ceremony. The show has been produced by Jed Blackmore, and we're in for the biggest moment coming up here.